America will never let up until you are dealt a lasting defeat.
And the president must sell his plan amidst harsh criticism and low approval numbers following his remarks after the deadly violence in Charlottesville, Virginia. He said there is no place for bigotry and hate in America.
We cannot remain a force for peace in the world if we are not at peace with each other.
Ahead of his speech tonight, critics say they see no clear strategy in Afghanistan. To date, that war has claimed nearly 2,400 American lives.
Mixed reaction tonight from local veterans following the president's speech as we enter the 16th year of the war in Afghanistan. Megan McRoberts with that story from Martin County.
A much-anticipated controversial plan coming to light tonight. Our commander-in-chief announced he intends to keep troops in Afghanistan, potentially increase the number of boots on the ground and send more money overseas. The president wants to defeat terrorists and strengthen the Afghan government to be able to protect itself from terrorist groups.
I have mixed emotions about it. It's not one of the countries that I would put at the top of my list of sending troops to.
Speaking over the phone tonight, Jim Gady, a local disabled Air Force veteran who served for more than 20 years in Africa, not convinced the president is on the right track.
I don't think we should be sending more troops to Afghanistan.
But Ulysses Miramontes also has many years of experience reaching the rank of a colonel in the Army, serving in Desert Storm, Iraq, and in South America.
This is a very serious decision, and that decision needs to be weighed by all the subject matter experts.
Miramontes believes pulling out of Afghanistan must be very strategic, assuring these important factors are in place.
That we get the confidence that the Afghan army and government and people are on board.
He can support the president's plan so long as Trump could answer this question.
Did you base this decision off the input from your generals? And if you said yes, then that'd be great.
Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.
Tomorrow morning, Matt Lauer will have a one-on-one interview with Vice President Mike Pence on the Today Show. You can watch the interview here on News Channel 5 following Today on 5.
Another organization plans to move its annual fundraiser from President Trump's Mar-a-Lago Club. The Kravis Center for the Performing Arts says it will hold its annual wine auction at the center instead. In a statement, it said the purpose of the event is to raise money and awareness for arts education for local children, but recent controversy has shifted that focus. Just yesterday, the Palm Beach Zoo made a similar decision, and that brings the number of charities to leave Mar-a-Lago to 20.
A Confederate monument at a West Palm Beach cemetery will come down. West Palm Beach Mayor Jerry Moya made the announcement today after the monument was vandalized yesterday following the violent events in Charlottesville more than a week ago. The United Daughters of the Confederacy owns the monument at Woodlawn Cemetery, which has been there since the 1940s.
We are going to remove it for them. We will put it in storage for them, and they can take it and do whatever they wish, but it will not be on public property.
Moyo says she has tried to contact the United Daughters of the Confederacy, but she has not heard back yet on her decision to remove the monument. A Confederate monument in Bradenton was boarded up ahead of planned demonstrations tonight. Demonstrators hope to convince local commissioners to vote for the removal of the monument, which sits in front of the courthouse. They believe Confederate monuments belong in a museum, not a public area.
More than a week removed from the confrontation and violence in Charlottesville, both the mental and physical wounds are still healing. 975 miles away in Boca Raton, hundreds came together tonight. They say they want to let the light shine brighter than the hate and show what makes us different can also unite us. News Channel 5's Jason Hackett went to Sanborn Square in downtown Boca and has our story.
Well, it's been the national conversation for days now. In the wake of all the violence and all the debate and the discussion, how do we move forward as a country? Well, members of the community here in Boca Raton tell me there's only one way: together.
And as you wish that others would do to you.
They are of many faiths, but stand for one purpose.
We shall overcome. This is who we want to be as a people, as a nation.
This interfaith vigil at Sanborn Square Park Monday night serves as a sharp contrast to the scene in Charlottesville more than a week ago.
There is hatred, but I never expected something like this.
For Miriam Weinstein, whose mother grew up under the rule of Adolf Hitler in Nazi Germany, it was an ugly wake-up call.
I guess I've always known that it's underground that it exists, but I think the white supremacists have felt emboldened to come out now.
Miriam says the hate has woken up something far more powerful.
The fact that there has been such a pushback is really very encouraging.
Here, that push includes folks of all religions, races, and ages coming together to show what we're capable of when we unite.
We can show the world that hate isn't okay.
It starts, they say, with a spark of unity, one with the potential to grow into something much greater.
People have to be willing to confront that darkness and to get rid of it, allow it to be overcome by something that's filled with light, and something that brings hope, and something that brings love.
And about 20 different congregations came together to pull this off, representing people of the Jewish, Muslim, and Christian faith. In Boca Raton, Jason Hackett, WPTV News Channel 5.